passport, they also have that RFID. Recognize special characters. Okay, there are different type of character and mark recognition reader. The most popular one probably optical character recognition. This is a scanner that can read, that can convert or translate picture into character. So when you scan a document, they will treat it as a PDF file or a text. Okay. Another one is called magnetic ink character recognition. They use by banks to read the encoded character on a check. So at the bottom of your check, you see like there are some characters there. So the magnetic ink character recognition can read that checks. That's why when you write a check, make sure that your check is not damaged on the magnetic ink character recognition. The other one is optical mark recognition. This is used for test scoring like SAT or ACT. Okay, audio input devices. There are some other input devices, but in the form of audio. For example, like Siri in iPhone, or if you are using Google phone, it's called Google Now, or if you are using Windows phone, it's called Cortana. Okay. So they use microphone or sound card and a special software to detect voice command. Okay. Some people may have an accent, so you need to say it clearly. Okay. Output device. So we are now moving to output device. Output device is basically process data or information. For example, like monitors and printers. Okay. You also have audio output devices nowadays. Okay. The type of output, it can be in the form of text, graphics, photos, audios, and videos. Monitors. Okay. You need to know the different type of monitors. We have LCD, LED, and organic LED emitting diode. Okay. LCD is the older monitor, and nowadays mostly people use the more advanced one, which is LED, light emitting diode, or the other one they use the newer technology called organic light emitting diode. This is a thin layer organic compound that produce light. Okay. The flat panel monitor is usually require less power to operate, portable and thin, and mostly are backlit. The older technology is called that's called a legacy technology. Okay, the CRT, cathode ray tube. If you have seen the old TV like 20 to 30 years ago, we have a bulky TV. Okay, that type of monitor is called CRT, cathode ray tube. It's also called a legacy technology. Okay, printers translate information that has been processed by the system unit. Okay, some of the things that people need to consider is resolution, color, the speed, the type of memory, and the duplex printing. Resolution means the higher the DPI, the better is the quality of the picture. As you can see on the right hand side, this is 300 DPI. Notice that the text is not very clear, but when you increase the DPI, you see the text has more clarity. Okay. Uh, Duplex printing means you can print both sides. Okay. Some older printer, they may not be able to print a duplex. They can only use single side. The speed, normally the speed has like 20 pages per minute or maybe 30 pages per minute. So you need to pay attention to the spec when you want to purchase printers. Okay, find out all of this aspect. Memory, the higher the memory, they can store more information on the printer. Okay, for example, if you print a lot of colorful printer, you may need to have a good size of memory. You have different type of printers. You have inkjet printer. Inkjet printers spray the ink at a high speed. It is reliable, quiet, and is less inexpensive. Okay, then you have a laser one. Laser uses laser light beam to produce images. This is better, have a better quality and fast. Okay, and then now we have the latest one is 3D printers that create a 3D shapes with a thin layer of material repeatedly until it created. This is an example of 3D printer. 3D printer is kind of a new technology nowadays. So if you don't have a research paper topic as of today, okay, because your research paper is due around November, around before Thanksgiving holiday. So I would suggest you can talk about the 3D printers, okay. Between you compare and contrast 3D printer for personal use, industrial use, and commercial use. Okay, or you may approach them, or you may approach how to work on the research paper according to your understanding. Okay, so again, if you haven't find a research paper topic, 3D printing can be a good topic, can be a good possible topic that you may consider. All right. Cloud printer. Cloud printer means you connect to the internet so you can print from anywhere and then you can just pick it up the paper. Thermal printer, you can find this in HEB, okay? In HEB or Walmart, your receipt most of the time are printed by the thermal printer. Plotter is used by architect. If you want to print a big if you guys want to print design of the house or a car, you may need to use a plotter printer. Let me show it to you in case you haven't seen this one. Okay, plotters printer. Okay, here. So this is called plotter printer. Notice that the price is very expensive. Okay, because mostly this is used by the advertising agency or a marketing agency. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, audio and video devices. Okay, audio and video devices basically translates audio information from the computer into sound that people can understand. Okay, and the Bluetooth is a wireless technology. It can be used to connect speakers and headset. The Bluetooth is for short distance. Okay, you cannot put this headphone far away from the devices because Bluetooth can only cover a shorter distances. Wi-Fi, the difference between the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi can cover more distant area, more distant. Okay, so Bluetooth is only for short distance. Okay, drones. Drone can be a good topic for your research paper. Okay. Again, if you don't have a research paper topic for this class, make sure uh, you pick a partner if you can find one. Otherwise, you can do on your own. Okay. The information is located on the blackboard. Drone is an unarmed aerial vehicle. Okay. Uh, Take input from the controller and the output device is the drone. It's very cost effective. In case nowadays, I believe that Amazon tried to do a delivery service using drone. So drone can be a good topic of the research paper. Robot as well. Robotic, they use camera, microphone, and other sensor as input. Robotics nowadays, most of the manufacturing company they use robot to help them to make like automobiles or some other products, right? So if you go to car industry, they may use uh, robot or artificial intelligence. That can be a good topic. So drone, 3D printer, robotics. They use this robot. Also, the application of robots can be used in healthcare industry like robotic surgery. Nowadays, many of the hospital or physicians they use robot to help operation for their patient. Okay, all right. Two types of head-mounted display. You have virtual reality and augmented reality. Okay, virtual reality Sometimes they use this. If you want to be a pilot, sometimes you need to do like a flight simulation using virtual reality or augmented reality. I don't know whether you guys play Pokemon. Some of my co-worker at the office, they play Pokemon. Pokemon is an example of augmented reality. So it's similar to it's similar to virtual reality, but this is more into they imitate like in the real life situation. Okay. So notice that in this chapter you can find uh, you can use this some of the subtopic for your research paper assignment. Okay, let me see. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is ergonomics. What is ergonomics? Ergonomics basically the study of human factor related to things people use. As you can see that this is the proper way to work on the computer, but I don't know how many of us uh, are really implement this in their house or at work. But if you work for a big company, they are usually have to comply with OSA. OSA is a regulation by the uh, what you call it, Department of Labor. Okay, so most of the offices they have to comply with this OSA law or OSA standard. Okay, uh, as you can see that your monitor is usually is slightly below of your eyes there. Okay? And your wrist, if you can see that your wrist is just slightly above your table there. You cannot be too short or you cannot be too high. Okay. What is the purpose of implementing ergonomics at the workplace or at home? Well, this is to reduce or to avoid eye strain or headaches, back and neck pain, also repetitive strain injury is also called as carpal tunnel syndrome that happen to some people in their wrists. Careers in IT. If any one of you interested in IT, there are so many jobs that are available because nowadays many organizations or companies are using information technology to help them operate more efficient and effectively. Okay. Here in this slide, they just give you an example. One of the job here, like as a technical writer. Okay. If you are good in writing, you can prepare instruction and manual or technical report and other scientific technical documents. A look to the future. Well, you're gonna see more and more like smartwatch, right? Smartwatch can monitor and share your location, can count and share the number of steps, your heart rate. I don't know if they can measure your blood pressure yet, but I think they can measure your respiratory rate, your oxygen level in the blood. It would be nice if they also can detect your glucose level. Okay, perhaps we can find more. Perhaps we can see the advance of technology to help human in their life. Okay, web connected car, they can track and share your driving habits. Especially this is especially important for a teenage driving to make sure they are not speeding. Okay, and I believe that's about it, right, on chapter 6. So chapter 6 lesson discusses about hardware input and output device. So once I finish this chapter 6, we're gonna have exam number 2, which cover chapter 4, 5, and then 6. So please pay attention to, please log into Blackboard and to obtain the latest information or announcement from the instructor. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.